there's a difference between knowing your zodiac sign and actually understanding it. Your sign isn't just your personality, it's how you love, react, and also how you heal. It's also the patterns that you repeat until you are aware of them. This is what each sign actually means and how you can use it to understand yourself on a deeper level. We're going to start off with our fire signs. Those are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Fire signs represent your drive and life force. Aries, how you initiate and go after what you want. Leo, how you express yourself and seek validation. And Sagittarius, how you explore and search for meaning. In your life, you lack fire energy. You might struggle with confidence and taking action. Moving on to our earth signs, which are Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Earth signs show how you ground yourself in the real world. So for Taurus, comfort, pleasure, and security. Virgo, self-improvement, habits, and healing. And Capricorn, discipline, ambition, and long-term goals. In your life, too little earth, feeling scattered or unstable. If you have too much, becoming rigid, controlling, or overly perfectionist. If you feel like that, maybe this is for you. For our air signs, those include Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. The air signs represent your mind and how you process the world. I don't know if you guys knew that. Gemini is curiosity, communication, and duality. Libra, relationship balance is a big one, and decision making. Aquarius, individuality, rebellion, and innovation. If you don't have that much, you can keep yourself stuck in your head instead of your heart. Water signs, which is me, that includes Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. It shows emotional world and inner depth, so you might be in your head a lot or very emotional about a lot of things in your life. Cancer is nurturing, home, emotional safety. Scorpio, transformation, intensity, shadow work. I need to get on that. Pisces, spirituality, dreams, and sensitivity. Water energy is where your healing happens, but if it's unbalanced, it can turn into emotional overwhelm or escapism. This is how you interpret this into your life. Please make sure that you are writing down. If you do not have CoStar, please, I do recommend CoStar. All you need to know is your date of birth, the time that you were born. Please track down your mother to tell you the exact time that you were born, and it will show you your whole entire chart. Your sun sign is who you are becoming. Your moon sign is your emotional needs. And your rising sign is how people see you, your outer energy. These are very important. So these are some important questions like, where am I balanced? Where do I feel disconnected? And what patterns keep repeating in my life? Most of the time we don't know answers to certain things, but the chart is literally the answer to every single thing. We are not signed to one sign as most people like to believe, but we're like the whole entire solar system, and things can either help us or may weigh us down. And for you to learn these certain things are very important so you can progress and heal in your current life. Instead of being like, oh, this is just the way I am because I'm this or I'm that, you can say, what is this pattern trying to teach me? Instead, some people come into our lives to teach us something. Some people come into our life just to be a lesson. Some things happen over and over again to be a lesson, but I think if you dig deep into your chart, you can catch on to those lessons and learn from them and grow. So let's kind of think of it this way. The planet equals like what part of you. The sign is how it behaves, and the houses are very important, is where it shows up in your life. And let's dig into that a little bit. So your sun sign is your identity, your ego, purpose, core self, what you naturally shine as. When ignored, you feel lost or disconnected, so make sure that you always are connecting yourself with your sun sign in some ways. I will share those ways towards the end of the video. Your moon is your emotions, so feelings, comfort, emotional needs, your habits, and some consciousness reactions. It's basically what you need to feel safe. These things are what you need to feel whole and feel yourself. Rising or your ascendant is your energy, how people perceive you, how you move through life. It's the mask, but also your natural instinct approach to everything. Mercury is your mind, how you think, speak, and process information, communication styles, and thought patterns. Mercury reveals how you handle conversations, conflict, and learning. It can also show overthinking or clarity. Venus is love and attraction, what you're drawn to and how you love, relationships, beauty, self-love, your aesthetic, and your romantic energy. Venus shows what feels good to you. It also reveals your standards and what you tolerate. A lot of people talk about dressing like their Venus sign, so if you want to tap into that, make sure you do your research. Mars is action and desire, your drive, anger, passion, how you go after what you want and how you deal with conflict. Unbalance is frustration or aggression, and then balance is confidence and movement. So if you have that sign, I want to look for that. Jupiter is growth and luck, where life expands for you, opportunities, abundance, belief system, what comes naturally with ease. Jupiter shows where you're meant to grow and trust life more. Saturn is discipline and lessons, responsibility, restrictions, karmic patterns, where you feel pressure or fear. Saturn feels heavy, but it builds strength and mastery over time. Uranus is change and rebellion, your need for freedom. So sudden changes, uniqueness, breaking rules and patterns. Uranus pushes to be different even when it's uncomfortable. Neptune is dreams and illusions, your spiritual and dreamy side. Intention, creativity, escapism, fantasy versus reality. Neptune can bring deep intuition or confusion if you're not grounded. And lastly, Pluto is transformation, your power and your rebirth. Control, endings, deep change, shadow work, and healing. Your Pluto represents the parts of you that must break down and rebuild stronger. Now, depending on where those planets align in certain houses is how you can determine how to fix these situations. A few examples, I'll use an example for me. My first house, the first house is identity, the self. So that's who you are at your core and how you appear. Appearance, energy, first impression, your natural personality. It's your main character energy. For me, that is Scorpio. Which for me means that my entire presence carries depth, intensity, and transformation. I naturally embody mystery, emotional depth, power, and strong intuition about people. But this also means other people might see me as intimidating, private, or magnetic, and someone who knows things without being told. So I might notice things like people staring at me longer than usual, or open up to me quickly, or feel lightly nervous around me. My strengths are deep emotional intelligence, natural ability to transform myself, and magnetic presence. But my challenges might be trust issues, wanting control, or overanalyzing people's intentions, guarding up my emotions. And those are some things that I myself would have to work on to become my higher self. Each house will definitely give you the information that you need in order to learn about the things you need to work on and to heighten the things that are the good qualities of your sign and who you are. Make sure you do a lot of research, and like I said, it is very important to download CoStar because that app is very helpful. Thank you for watching, and if you guys have any questions, please let me know down below. If another video in depth of the houses or the planets will help out, please let me know, and I would love to do that for you guys. Bye bye.